subscribe now. Let's do a happy, quick video. Happy May long weekend, everybody. If you have any certain questions for me, please let me know. My next video, I hope to be a Q&A. So, I love summer activities. I love hiking. I love walking. I love just being out in the sun, enjoying it. You know, it feels so good. It's so much better than snow. I do not like the snow. I do not like being cold. I'm blonde hair, blue eyes. I should be in California. And so I do not take the sun for granted. And I love going for nice, beautiful nature walks, you know, mountains, through trails, and all that good stuff. Well, I live in Kelowna, BC, and our main mountain is Knox Mountain. I went up it every day for like 90 days straight at one point. It was beautiful every time. Well, in West Kelowna, the opposite side, you got Mount Boucherie. That's like their go-to mountain. And I just saw some friends on Facebook post recently that they went up it. It was like a 30-minute, just nice, enjoyable hike. So I'm like, you know what? Let's freaking do this. Let's hike up Mount Boucherie for the first time ever. I park at the bottom of the mountains. Very steep, obvious mountain. Like, you got your town. There's a mountain in the middle. That is it. You think that would be so simple. Well, I park at the bottom. There's two entrances, one on the left, one on the right. The left is wooden stairs, looks well done, looks like the right entrance. On the right, there's cement blocks as with a little bit wider entrance. They both look like the right entrance. Me being me, I'm like, you know what? I think the left is going to be the right one. Let's go up the left. And I start walking up. 5 minutes in, I slip. The trail's practically gone. After 5 minutes, I scrape up all of my right shin. There was blood all over it, mud, all that good stuff. It's still there if I would have stand up right now. And I'm like, well, I'm not a bitch. I gotta get to the top. That's just how I am. I've gone up many of mountains. I'm not afraid. I heard online that this is supposed to be a 30-minute hike, so I didn't even bring water with me. It's plus 31 out. But I can easily go 30 minutes without water and plus 31. It's no problem. Well, I get hiking. I keep going up there. It gets to a point where the trail is gone. I am crawling up rocks. Like the rocks are left there to make it look like a trail, but still not really a trail. So I'm hands and knees crawling up these rocks, lifting myself up of all these obstacles. According to Google, the mountain is 250 to 350 feet in height, but it's a very small bump in the land. It is a steep mountain. And again, there was no trail for me to go up. I went up the wrong way, so I'm crawling for dear life. After about 40 freaky minutes, I stopped to take some photos, because I'm like, hey, if I die right now, I may as well get a good photo of it. I finally get to the top after 40 minutes of what I thought would be a 30-minute hike. I don't have water again. Remember that. I am so thirsty at this point. I am so thirsty after these 40 minutes. I took my headphones out. I could not handle having headphones in. I needed to focus on where I was, how to balance, all that. There was no way I was going back down the route I took. I knew I was on the main route. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to quickly Google up the main route of Knox Mountain. Boucherie Mountain, and I could not find it. I'm trying to find signs. That was the biggest pet peeve. I could not find a single sign. There was no direction on where to go, and I was getting really agitated from it. I was starting to really get upset, because I'm like, please just tell me to go left or right to get back home. And this mountain would not tell me, this really popular, common mountain. And following trails, I'm like, I need to go to the right. I parked on the right, so let's keep going right. And even following the right-hand trails, I still end up on the left-hand, upside of the mountain, coming to dead ends. I'm running, I'm sprinting around the top of this mountain, trying to find the right way to go to. I'm trying to Google answers. I'm calling for help. I felt really lost. I was scared. I couldn't just jump down. It's a very steep mountain. I was guaranteed death. It's my first time ever really I even thought to myself, like, geez, I'm having a hard time on this mountain. I look all around me. I see towns. I see city. It's right there in the middle of the city. It's this mountain right in the middle, and I can't get down. I didn't want to call 911, you know. To me, that was the last resort, but there was many times where I thought about it. Well, after nonstop running around the top of the mountain, I eventually I see a wooden plank, like it was nailed in between two trees. I'm like, yes, that is a handrail. It was a man-made handrail that's the right way to go. It's the only sign of life of being up there. I've been on the mountain for almost 90 minutes to 2 hours now, and I just found something that looked man-made. Of a popular mountain, I so went the wrong way. Well, I start running towards that general direction. I keep going. After, again, I'm out there for 2 hours. I see two more older guys, middle-aged-ish, around there. And I see they have a bottle of water. Remember, I did not go with water because I thought I want to be up there for half an hour. I stop these guys. I'm like, guys, listen, I've been up here for 2 hours. I am lost. May I have a sip of water? And where do I go to get to the bottom? I'm so embarrassed. I'm not admit that. I'm an experienced hiker. I know what I'm doing. I'm active. I'm fit. I got lost. Simple as that. Bless these guys' hearts. They gave me some water. They told me just keep going to the right. Run your way down. There's going to be a left or right point. You want to just keep going right. And so I did that. Kept running down, sprinting. The bottom of my shoes were completely torn at this part. I've been up there for so long. It's at like 2.5 hours at this point, and plus 30-degree weather. For those who live in America, that's like 90 degrees plus. I forget the right calculations for it, but understand it's hot. I feel my skin boiling. I didn't put on any sunscreen. I thought it'd be half an hour. I am so close to the bottom now. I'm sprinting to the bottom, going down bike trails, all this, all that, running over rocks and stuff just to get to the bottom. I'm so thirsty. I'm so tired. And now finally, if I keep going right, I'll eventually get to where I parked, I assume. Or if I go left, it's a 20-foot steep downhill quick trail. I'm on land. Like, I'm off the mountain. I'm officially on land. I decided to take left. I just need to get off that mountain. And just after that quick 20-foot drop, I am in heaven. I got off. As long as I got off, I felt so happy. Now, there's a high school right here. I'm stuck right here just because I wanted to get off. I had to walk in front of the school and everything to get to. I assume I parked right around here. And so I take that route. And once I get in front of the high school, the bell goes. All the high school kids start getting out. They see this shirtless, overly sunburned, bigger guy. And I hear him talking about me. I don't have my headphones in. And it was too hot for that. And again, I'm so lost, I'm so dehydrated, so out of it at this point. I stop a random high school student to be like, hey, I parked in front of the arena. Where's the arena? I didn't know where I was. I was so tired and thirsty. They point it to me. I finally get there. I find my car. Early in the day, I was trying to buy a bottle of water in a smaller gas station that had the Sound or Smart Water. I don't know, I figured Smart Water is a good way to go. If you don't know Smart Water, which I didn't at the time, turns out it's carbonated water, so it's club soda. That doesn't hydrate you. So I have a couple quick sips, and then I pour the rest all over my body. I drive to the bottom of West Kelowna, where the Lake Okanagan is. I slam on my brakes. I've never driven so fast, so reckless before, while dehydrated, so smart enough about it. I run out of my car. At a public beach, I stripped my underwear. I dive in that water. There was a water fountain there. I sipped on it for a long period of time. I am swimming in, well, there's so much seaweed in that part of the lake, but again, I am just fully submerged in water, being so happy just to be falling in that water too. I feel my skin just tightened, being like, oh, I feel sizzling because I was in the sun for so long. It blew my mind. And now, ever since experiencing that, I understand now why people get lost in the woods or on hikes and stuff. There's no map, there's no this, no that. If you make one small turn, you're looking at a drop. So yeah, I'm going to be a lot more serious about hiking now. I couldn't believe that happened to me my first time going out this summer, and now I'm like, oh, I should have stayed home and ordered a pizza, am I right? So thank you all so much for putting up with me. If you have any other stories about hiking, comment down below as well. Any questions for my upcoming video, will be a Q&A. Thank you all so much for putting up with me.